Okay, well today I'm going to fillet this quite nice 49 centimetre flathead I caught yesterday nearby. Right. The first step that I take on this is to really get the maximum amount of flesh I can out of the winged area. You can see the flathead has been gutted and cleaned. It was done yesterday on the riverbank. And so before I start filleting any further, I go straight into this area of the wing and cut right in there, and there's a lot of meat just in behind the wings, so get right in there on both sides, cutting down to the spine. Right, that's one side. Watch your fingers here. Right up into here. You can see it. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is to take off the sides of the fillets, or the fillets each side, by working my way down each side of the spine, cracking the rib bones as I go. And I'm going to take the whole side off as one piece on each side. Cut right through, get really close to the bone, otherwise you might waste a bit. You can turn it over and follow the knife through like this. And cut the fillet off. There you go, there's one. You can see that it's a clean cut along this, and the next step is to go down the other side, of course, and do the same with that. Two nice, incomplete fillets, but they're nice pieces of fish, and we can dispose of the frame. The next step is to take the fillet, skin down on the, and we're going to actually put a slice all the way through, following the lateral line and the rib bone extensions there, so that we get two distinct sections. So we've got this section, which is the darker grey coloured meat, which is the shoulder section, and you've got the pink section here, which is the belly section. Now the shoulder section here should have no bones in it, but this one will have some, so we've got to treat them differently. So at that stage, what I want to do now is, because there are no bones anywhere in this section here, so what I'm going to do now is find the last bone in the belly section, put the knife in here, and cut down gently down to the skin, and then take the skin off. And there we have it, two beautiful pieces of the tails, upper and lower, in beautiful condition, and I'll put those aside. The next piece I'm going to take off is the shoulder part. I'll go in here, and it's pretty straightforward. Once you've got the fillet flattened out, it's very easy to take that section off, and that section also, which is the shoulder above the rib cage area, is free of bones. This bit here, which is the belly section, does in fact have bones. So the best way I found to tackle this is to use the bones as a dividing line and just run your filleting knife along the edge of the bones, using them as a guide to cut gently down to the skin. You don't want to waste any meat here because this is really good food. Okay, having got to there, we can remove that belly section from the skin. Discard that. There's the skin with the rib bones, and I've got this section left. Now in this part here, which is the only bit with bones left on it, I find that there are some tiny, usually 2, sometimes 3 bones you can feel with your fingers as you go into there, and you can pull them out just like this. Pop, one, and there's another one there. Sometimes you may need to cut along them a little bit to help them break loose. Now if you want boneless fillets, this is the way to do it for these pieces of fish. I just use my fingers, and there's that little bone, and it's gone. So we're left with the belly section, and that only had 2 bones in it, and it's completely bone free. Just needs a bit of a wash and it's finished. So here we have that's complete, one side of that fish, which is a 49 centimetre flathead, and there's no bones, no skin on any of that, and it's very good food. So here are the fillets from that one fish. From the left side here, the 4 extreme tail pieces. In the centre, the 2 belly sections, both completely boneless now, having had their small bones, 2 or 3 small bones in each removed, and the shoulder sections. Beautiful fish.